This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions. On the Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but they've got a tall task here on Championship Sunday. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys in the midst of another deep playoff run and hoping that they can finish the job as they try to advance to their first ever Super Bowl in front of their home fans. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield on play action. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Mayfield now. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Mayfield to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the number 1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And at one point, the ascension of Jared Goff was really, really strong. Back-to-back Pro Bowls, took his team to the Super Bowl and came really within 1 quarter of winning it. But since that time, he's had bouts of inconsistency, and that's been the struggle for him as he tries to get back to the form he showed earlier in his career.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now it's gone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Evans in motion left. Now Mayfield. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And taken right on the 30. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that went to the right side and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd
Here's Goff. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta from a yard out. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 24. And a catch right side by Evans. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the
Mayfield. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Levi Onwuzurike on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
15 yards.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are 1 game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
Here's Mayfield. This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And Detroit getting set to go now. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And this is good for a first down, his 2nd grab in this NFC Championship bout.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Here's Goff. Throw caught by Raymond. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Off play action. Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
He's brought down by Deion Jones.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Brings up 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start out here with the option left. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
To throw, Mayfield. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Goff now looks to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Out of the gun, Goff. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Goff throwing again. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
7-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
Now Goff. Pass complete. That's Lovett. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Throwing again is Goff. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Now it's Goff. Oh, and that is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Williams, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Goff. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Halftime coming up. Who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Montgomery.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Goff now to throw. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And the first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
At their 48-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Evans comes in motion right. Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now 3rd down and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Mike Evans, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Brings up second down at the 20-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Now Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Elijah Cansey in on the stop. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. Oh, he pulls over him. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The safety, Antoine Winfield, got in there that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Goff now looks to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. A field goal would tie the game. A touchdown, of course, gives them the lead. Boy, the drama intensifying on every single play with a Super Bowl berth on the line. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
A gain of 12.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Jack Campbell there to make the play defensively.
Yards to go.
The Bucs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Open man is Ibuka. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Levante David in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Goff. That's complete to the Porter. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now it's Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Once again, it's Irving. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. There to knock it away was Brian Branch.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd down and a yard.
48-yard line. A gain of 9.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
4-yard loss.
A'Shawn Robinson able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the 50, it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
The extra point attempt to follow here. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
To kick off for the Lions.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Super Bowl aspirations on the line. A critical one here. It's 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end. Now Mayfield. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So Mayfield and the Bucs down by 13, 54 seconds to go. Their Super Bowl hopes hanging by a thread as they come up on first down. Now Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Dancing away at the 35. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
At the 35-yard line.
And now the spike with 36 seconds left to go. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the spike comes here, and that stops the clock at 25 seconds. Here comes 2nd down. Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Mayfield to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Complete to Chris Godwin.
And he'll stop it with a spike here with 7 seconds left on the clock. Here's Baker. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. The Lions are Super Bowl bound, the NFC champs. As we say thanks for watching and good night. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with, too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.
hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi Trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it at midfield between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. The Lombardi Trophy waiting in the wings tonight. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt here on the narrative we are all focusing on this evening, partner. In the franchise's first ever appearance here, can they win it all?
And we're focusing on it. The country's focused on it. Everybody on the outside is focused on it. But here's the deal, Kate. If they're going to get it done, they've got to play light, not tight. And that is so much easier said than done.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments you just go back in that backyard as a kid, you close your eyes, and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Play action here with Goff. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Tight end motioning right. The drive begins with Henry. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play out behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Goff. This is brought in by Laporta. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down, Detroit.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Off play action, Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just think of the pantheon he has joined. Only a select few have notched 3 sacks in a single Super Bowl, Kate. Headlined, of course, by the incomparable Reggie White. This is a player you just feel like who knew what was on the line tonight. And he is maximizing this opportunity.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Shoves one away. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Play action now with Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions offense returning to the field. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hoped that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. And they just get the play off. Complete to Raymond. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down. Here's Goff. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Play fake, Jackson. He can run it. Keeps away from one. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 on a first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the
Flying down the middle with Henry. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Al-Quadin Muhammad.
Jackson now on third. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. That is Sky Moore on the return. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jackson keeping it himself. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. First down, here's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Loop knocks it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Gone. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd.
First down, Lions.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Tackled there by Mike Green.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff to the air now.
Their 48-yard line.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Jameson Williams. A gain of 6 yards.
Goff on 3rd.
3rd down.
That's the line he's going to run for it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hanson with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Goff. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 5. First down, Detroit.
And off the play fake. Here's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. And the Lions first down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Quick slant. That's Williams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play action with Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And a tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down, Lions.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Gibbs. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. And that opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Another run for Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
A draw now. This is Henry. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Throw left side is napped by Bateman. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. Trying to get it with the option here. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Lions football. Some ground to make up if they want that title. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down throw from Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
To number 87, Sam Laporta. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, he lost the football. The Ravens pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
They set up the screen for Henry. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up fourth down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And a stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs. Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now Goff taking off with it. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those two options. They kept some help by the line, and they tracked him down for the loss.
Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Another one caught by St. Brown. And this one doesn't go far. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're gonna head out to look at him. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Moore with a return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going deep. They did it. He made the interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Gibbs now from the gun. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the gun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Goff setting to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Lions losing by 4. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's back to throw. Caught inbounds downfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
A gain of 15.
Coming right is Gibbs. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down, they need 7.
A gain of 6 yards. And
It's Gibbs on the carry. He'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
at the 8-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
The kicker on for the point after.
Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he can bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Incomplete. Coverage by
Nearing the
Terry
last
Osborne.
half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. This one falls incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. DJ Reed there defensively.
Looking to throw it. Shoves him off. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Baltimore first down.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain. They needed more from that play.
9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Setting up to pass. He's going to keep it this time. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. That's a
Throwing now. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had.
Blamer right here, Kate. Let's make sure the kicker doesn't, well, take the whole blame for this loss. Because, yes, it was a game-tying kick, but this team's performance and missed opportunities throughout, man, there were a lot of guys going to watch this tape and say to that kicker, I could have done more.
Here's a design run. And Detroit has done it. One of the league's oldest and proudest franchises has finally reached that pinnacle. Lions fans, congratulations on your first Super Bowl championship. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
Commissioner Roger Goodell about to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.
Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes.